Hey, what's up, my people? How you doing? My name is Dalton. This is my YouTube channel, Dalton My World. And hey, this is gonna be a EBT update, a PEBT update, and a stimulus check update, a second stimulus check update. Okay, and basically, here we go. I'm gonna try to do this as quickly as possible. Got my cube cards, and I'm gonna try to roll through this. Basically, what happened is Biden took a lot of stuff that he had in the third stimulus package. He took it out because he saw the need, and he made it an executive order. And what does that mean? When a president creates an executive order, that means that president doesn't have to go through the preliminaries of asking the Senate, House, and all that stuff to agree on it and then vote on it and all that. No. When a president creates an executive order, that means that president immediately can sign that into law. Okay? And basically what Biden has done and is doing is that he scheduled like for the next 4 days once he became president on things he needed to take care of. And I believe the first one was the climate. The second one was COVID-19 because he already signed a lot of executive orders for that to get things on the way to try to get 100 million people, vaccinated, okay, in 100 days. So today was all about food and stimulus, okay? So he pulled out a lot of stuff that he had in the third stimulus package proposal that is not law yet, all right? And he made them executive orders. So let me go down real quickly about some of the things he did. And I kind of told you some of the stuff that he was going to do. Now, Janet Yellen, she's the new person over Treasury. Okay? Now, what he did is that he realized that some people didn't get their first stimulus check. Yes, some people still have not gotten their first stimulus check. And of course, he realized the last person that worked under Trump under the Treasury really did a crappy job on the second stimulus package. So those who have not gotten the second stimulus check, this is what he's done. He gave her the tools. Now you have to understand the wording on this. The difference between you and I trying to fix a like a plumbing problem, and the difference between Roto-Rooter doing it is Roto-Rooter has all the tools to fix it. We may have some things, but then we would have to try to buy, if we could, other stuff to fix the problem. Okay, Roto-Rooter, that particular company has all the tools it needs for whatever the problem may be. Okay, so when he gave Janet Yellen the tools and the power to fix any mistakes and to make sure that we all get our first stimulus checks, those that didn't get it, and that we all get our second stimulus checks of $600, those who us that have not gotten it, and to find out what the problem is and to fix it. Okay, all games are stopped now. Any games that was being played, no matter for what reason, over. Okay, that's why it's important. And he gave her the tools to do it and the power. So he also made where if you do not by time you want to file your taxes, I think it's February the 12th is the earliest you can file them, then you can actually get that stimulus check including your income tax check. All right. So you're gonna get a bigger one. So if you didn't get it it's time by February, I think it's the 12th, you can actually, when you file your income tax, state that you didn't get your stimulus check, and then they'll add that money for you to get when you get your income tax check as well. So, for instance, if you got a $500 income tax refund, okay, then you're gonna get at $1,100 because they're gonna add that $600. All right, now, uh, yeah, SNAP has been extended to December. Okay, now he did something also. Oh, of course, and the 15%. All right, and they're getting on top of that. There states that haven't been pushing on that. They're following up and finding out why not, and they're getting on top of that. Executive order, PEBT increase. This is big. Okay, apparently some of the states could like say, okay, we want an EBT, and some states could say, nah. Even though it's a law that all states should have it, some states have the right to say, I don't know if we want EBT. Scratch that. He extended EBT all the way to September. He made it a national law. All states are going to get an EBT. I mean PEBT. Okay, and that is when you get money for children, okay, that gets discounted or free lunches, even if they're not in school. Okay, if they have to stay at home, you get that money. Okay, he extended that, which means we're gonna have more information coming through about, all right, about EBT and what states are going to be getting it, because he's getting involved in that now. He's not just saying, okay, y'all supposed to get it and not doing anything. No, he's getting involved in that now. Okay, and he made it where all of the United States are going to be getting it all the way up to September. Plus, you're going to get 15% extra on that PEBT. All right. Now, these are executive orders. They're going to go in effect immediately. He signed them already. Okay. Oh, if you're a federal contractor, you're now going to be getting no less than $15 an hour. Plus, you're going to get sick leave. That's right. You get $15 an hour plus sick leave. All right. So what that means is let's say you're contracted to wash dishes with the government, okay, and you're getting $8 an hour, no more. You're going to be getting $15 an hour plus you get sick leave. Okay. They're not going to be treating you like some legalized slavery. Okay. Now, the rent program. This is exciting. Yep. That's right. All these are executive orders. Rent program is now alive and in effect. That's right. And the rent program, if you need help on your rent, it goes back. I believe they're going to go all the way back to 6 months, and then it's far up as 2 months. 2 months ahead of whatever your rent is. So, if you need help on your rent, call 211 or 311 from your home phone, cell phone, or smartphone. Get what I'm saying? And then you let them know. They'll connect you with a caseworker and help you fill out that application over the phone. Okay? Yes. Hazard pay. Yep. Hazard pay for federal contractors. like I said, if you're hired as a contractor to work uh, and to wash dishes, okay, hey, you get hazard pay. That's right. Now, this is really, really unique. Okay, unemployment. You know, I don't usually talk about unemployment, but he did something different. He signed executive order. Sorry about the table shaking there. He signed executive order. Yeah, I know it's a lot, people, but this is all for you. He signed executive order that if you're not going to get denied unemployment just because you do not accept the job. Okay, if you have existing conditions and your partner have existing conditions, or if you have existing conditions and the job offered to you could make you highly susceptible of contracting COVID-19, and you said, no, I can't work that because I could easily get it and I could die, or I can give it my partner who has pre-existing conditions and they could die, and then you don't accept the job, and they said, well, you didn't accept the job, so you don't get unemployment. You could cut your no, that's out now. He signed an executive order. No, you're not going to be forced to accept the job or die. Okay, no more. Okay, so this is really good news, people. This is really, really good news. And there's a couple other things that he did. Oh, eviction moratorium all the way up to, I believe, to September. Yep, he extended the eviction moratorium. Mortgage moratorium extended. I mean, there's a lot that he did. Okay. Oh, student loans. Okay, this is super important. Student loans. Okay, that's been extended up to September. So don't fall for those people, bill collectors trying to get you to pay. If you want to pay, that's fine, but you don't have to. So student loans has been put on hold. Okay, and what this also means until September. Okay, so you don't have to pay. This is for federal student loans. You don't have to pay anything. Okay, it was zero interest. It's not going to gain any interest either. Okay, and he insinuated he may go farther than that. He may do some other things besides that. Now, if you have a student loan, and like in the past, when I had a student loan, they automatically suck up your income tax return. Okay. Not now. If you have a federal student loan, it's been put on pass. They're not going to take your income tax return. So those you're going to get extra money too on your income tax return, where in the past you may have lost it because they took it to pay on a federal student loan. No. You're going to get that income tax return, which I actually put more money again into the economy. Okay? So he did so much today. He signed so many. You could tell he was tired too. I mean, this last 3 days, he's been signing so many executive orders to get things back to where they need to be. Okay? And to get America back to where it needs to be. Okay? Like with the COVID-19, he signed. This was the other day. He signed an executive order so that it's a military wartime, okay, order in which everybody in America has to get on board and do their part, okay, to create a mask, sanitizer, open these arenas that's been closed, make sure they're clean, and get them ready so you can get mass, MASS, vaccine shots. Okay, And I mean, you could tell I'm excited about this because I mean, finally, it's like we got somebody taking this serious. Okay, he created a mandate. Buses ain't no games now. Okay, this is federal. Okay, so buses, trains, airplanes, you have to have a mask. Okay, this is federal. Okay, so you want to act a fool? Go ahead. You get your butt thrown in jail. Okay, you would think you want to punch somebody out? Go ahead, and be a fool. This is federal. This ain't no local or state. This is federal. He's not playing with you. If you are on federal facilities, you work a federal job, it's a mandate you have to have a mask, okay? Try to go ahead and play those games and see what happens, okay? Because this also gives police the power and authority as well as private security, in all forms of law enforcement, the power and the authority to enforce this. So go ahead and play stupid and see what happens. It's gonna be no tolerance. There ain't gonna be any playing with you. Okay. Think it's funny? You want to be a Karen, or you want to be a male Karen? Start yelling at people, trying to hit people. See what happens. People gonna forget your name. You're gonna be in jail for so long because this is federal. If you don't know the difference, you can't even you can't even hire a local lawyer for a federal lawsuit. You have to actually hire a high paid lawyer that deals in federal crimes. Okay, that you be putting up your house, buddy. Okay, it's not a joke. But yeah, these are things that has happened. I know this is a little bit longer than normal, but all this stuff is in your behalf. It's for you. Okay, and also one way or another, you're gonna get that stimulus check. I don't want you to feel alone. I haven't got mine yet either. But believe it or not, he does his homework. Biden does his homework. Half of America has not yet gotten that stimulus check. That's $600. Okay, there's a proportion of America that hadn't got the first $1,000, but he's taking care of that. Okay, and he gave her the power to do it and the tools to do it. So expect to see a change real soon. Okay. And don't be surprised as all of a sudden you look at your card and you get an extra $20 or $30 on your EBT card, your EBT SNAP or food stamps card. Okay. All this happened today. And in the last 3 days, people, I'm excited about it. Okay. Because finally, the ball seems to be rolling again instead of playing these political games. Also, this is a way for him to let the other party know, the Republicans know, yes, I want to work with you, but I don't need you to get anything I want done, okay, for the next 2 years, okay? And because you had like Ted Cruz up here trying to, he's a hardcore uh, Trump supporter, but he's kind of backing down on certain things. He's still doing what he does, but he's under investigation because there's certain Republicans that they found out actually helped those people who tried to overturn the United States government, and there's no timeline on that. Okay, they're going to be investigating that as long as it takes. Okay, so, but anyway, that's my update. Okay. Also, I wanted to say something. Okay. There's a lot of people out there with these channels just talking stimulus package, stimulus. A lot of this stuff is not stimulus, people. I mean, it's part of a stimulus package, but basically, you have a stimulus package, which contains a lot of stuff, or you have a stimulus check. Okay. Everything else is just uh, beefed up. So it's either a grant, a loan, or extra money added to something that's already exists, such as extra money added to unemployment. But there's a lot of people out there that's trying to act like that because you get an extra $400, extra $300 a month, plus whatever you normally get for unemployment if you qualify. That's a stimulus. That's not a stimulus. Okay, I listened to one guy the other day. He literally said stimulus 15 times in 20 minutes in his video. And the next time you listen to someone say, count how many times they actually say the word stimulus. I guarantee you. I dare you. Okay? And they do that for a reason. They do that to trick the YouTube computers to push them out more. Also, to train you because they know people are hungry and they need. So when you hear that word or you see that, on a thumbnail, then all of a sudden you're going to click on it. So beware. There's really two main aspects to a stimulus. That's the stimulus package, which contains a lot of stuff, or a stimulus check. Everything else is either a grant, additional benefits, okay, or a loan. All right? I know this was long, but there is so much stuff in here that happened in the last 3 days for us that I had to tell you about it. All right? I asked you to subscribe. I asked you to share this. Please share this with other people. Okay? Please share this with other people so they can have hope and know money is on its way. I ask you to subscribe, as I stated. I ask you to comment, as long as it's respectful. All right? And please give this a thumbs up. And I shall wrap to you later. Peace out, my people.